outer space.
We just got back from our Rhine River cruise a couple days ago, and I'm really excited to already be bringing you the first video from this series. I just want to warn you, in case you haven't watched a lot of my videos, I filmed this with my 360-degree camera, and I gotta stop doing that. My face looks kind of bloated and distorted. I have better cameras to film these kind of videos with, but I just got this camera in Miami not too long ago, and I'm still trying to figure out what it's good for and what it's not good for, and I realized it's not good for this. So don't think that all of my cabin tours and talkie videos look like this. This one's just a little bit different. Enjoy. Welcome on board the Nicko Rhein Symphonie European River Cruise Ship. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. I travel all around the world to popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it's like to be there. And I think a lot of you probably haven't heard of Nicko Cruise Line, but they do offer European river cruises as well as ocean cruises. And I don't think they really market to the English-speaking crowd, although they do cater to the English-speaking crowd. The printed information that we've gotten here on board, as well as the menus in the restaurant, has been in English as well as German, and the announcements on board have also been in English as well as German. Anyways, I'll be making a whole video about this entire experience, but this video is just going to be about the cabin. And if you hear water splashing in the background, it's because we're currently cruising up the Rhine River. This is my view at the moment. You can see this beautiful, gigantic vineyard on the hill. I did try some fantastic German white wine this afternoon in the city of Rüdesheim. Highly recommended if you have the chance. I'm actually going to have the opportunity to show you two different cabins here on board because we're cruising with my mom and her hubby, and they are in a cabin on the top deck basically, and we're in a cabin here below deck, the least expensive category compared to the most expensive category. As always, when I do my cabin tours, we have stayed in here for a couple days now, so I can tell you what it's like, and it's been pretty okay. There's definitely more closet space than I have experienced on much bigger, more expensive ships, as well as some drawers and cubbies down here. A large space for putting on your makeup or working or whatever you need sort of a desk-like situation for. Dang it, I try not to do that. I realized in my cabin tours and in so many other cabin tours I've seen online, like I said, I'm not like calling these people out because I obviously do it too. I was just doing it. But when you're walking through a cruise cabin or a hotel room with a camera, there's not really any reason to explain everything you're seeing because
you're seeing it.
Some cabin tours are like, here's a desk, and next to the desk there's two lamps, and in front of the desk there's a mirror. On the desk you'll see there's papers, and underneath the papers there's a drawer. I don't want to make those kind of room tours, but I have to keep reminding myself because, I don't know, it's like breaking a bad habit, I guess. Just like on an ocean cruise ship, the cabins on this ship are not as big as normal hotel rooms. You have to be ready to be staying in a little bit more of a compact situation, and it's definitely functional. However, if I was going to recommend a ship that caters to the English market in this price category, I would recommend trying Viva Cruises if you want something that's a little bit more modern. Very important question. The bathroom door is Morgan approved. It is a complete non-see-through door that closes all the way. Let's take a look inside the bathroom. Pretty standard for a cruise ship bathroom. One interesting thing is that actually is a mirror that you can open up like a medicine cabinet, and the lighting here is pretty good. So maybe if you want to be making some portraits or YouTube videos, this is like perfectly symmetrical lighting. Something that people discuss all the time is that the shower, instead of having a solid glass or plastic or whatever door, it's a curtain, and of course this curtain sticks to you when you take a shower. But I have heard from many of you who are a little bit more curvy-licious that if you have a big butt, this situation is better. I don't think this bed is going to win any most comfortable bed
awards, but it's been adequate. And you can see when you're on the lower deck of a river cruise ship, you just have a window like this that you can't open, and you're really close to the surface of the water. But like I said, my mom and her hubby, they're staying in a cabin on the top deck that has what they call a French balcony, so big windows that go from floor to ceiling that you can open all the way, and it's pretty nice. I kind of like that setup, and I know Mom said that they think that's really cool too, and would almost much rather have the extra space in the cabin and then a window you can open all the way than if you compare this to other river cruisers that we've seen where they have an outdoor balcony. This actually takes up space from the inside of the cabin, so it's kind of a nice way to have it set up on this ship. Like I said, this is just a quick look announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the cruise director in English, that this was just a short tour of the cabin. I'm making a full dedicated video about this experience with Nicko Cruises. What I can just tell you right here is if you are looking for a low budget European river cruise, this is definitely something you should consider. And also take a look at Viva Cruises. There are videos about that cruise line on this channel as well. Thanks for spending these last couple minutes here in my cabin on the Nicko Rhein Symphonie. Make sure you subscribe before you go and press that thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. And as the cruise director was saying, it's now time for the captain's champagne reception, and after that, our final dinner here on board. So I'm gonna head upstairs, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.